Welcome to Coastal Cooking with your host, Carmela Campbell. Coastal Cooking is celebrating our 20th anniversary of bringing you the Gulf Coast's finest chefs cooking their delicious recipes with natural gas. This show is brought to you by Pensacola Energy. Clean, efficient, natural gas. And now, Coastal Cooking.
My guests today are from Jordan Valley Restaurant, and joining me is owner Tommy Ghbouin and his general manager, Billy McBride.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
More delicious dishes from Jordan Valley.
Always delicious.
Yes,
Jordan Valley.
Tell us what you are going to prepare for us today.
We are making a okra special with beef. We're making it with beef today, but it could be with lamb or whatever you choose for your meal. Mm-hmm. We're also making a Greek salad.
Oh, okay.
Fresh, chopped, everything, all the produce. And also we're making the Fava Bean Dip.
Fava Bean Dip?
Yes, very good.
You know,
Very
something
good.
I told you I grew up with my grandmother, so
Yes.
I'm going to love this.
It's going to be great.
The dip.
It's
I
gonna be
know,
great.
it's so flavorful.
And we'll make everything fresh as well. I mean, so it's never, make it and let it sit. So it's made to
Yes.
order. People like
And
that.
one thing I have enjoyed in your restaurant is the dishes are also fresh tasting.
Very, very.
And the ingredients are simple, but they just go together to make a great flavor.
We get, everything basically fresh, and we chop it, we make it ourselves. So it's never a bad experience at Jordan Valley. So.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And this is going to give our viewers just a look at some of the dishes that they'll find on your menu. Our first dish is called Bamia?
It's called Bamia.
Bamia.
It's basically an okra. It's called, they call it Bamia, but it's okra in English. So
Okay.
it's Mediterranean dish. So basically, what we do, we fry up the okra in a little bit of olive oil, or if you choose olive oil or just regular oil.
Okay.
And you don't want to overdo it. You just kind of get it up to temperature and got to soften it up a little. And what we do is while we have the beef simmering, we'll let it boil, and then what we do is get the broth right off the top. Basically,
You skim that off.
you skim that off. So I have the beef cooking, and also I'm doing the okra over here. So once it's all done, what I'll do is I'll add the other ingredients, which is diced tomatoes, tomato paste, and of course the spices that we use. Normally 7 spice, black pepper, salt. We put chicken bouillon as well. And at the end of the meal, we're gonna fry up some minced garlic with chopped up cilantro.
Oh, okay.
And that's gonna be amazing. The flavor is phenomenal. So
I bet.
it's gonna be great.
Wonderful. Now,
Definitely.
you grew up in Amman, Jordan,
Yes,
and you've been in this country since 1994?
94.
Okay.
94.
So you really grew up
And yes,
with all
here.
of this food.
Of course, yes.
And no formal training, but your mother taught you everything she knows.
Yes, yes.
How about that?
I got it down from my mom, so.
There you go. You can't get any better than that. And then he's
Definitely.
taught you, Billy.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you are, this was not familiar to you.
No, ma'am,
when
not
you
at all.
started.
No, ma'am. Cajun, born and raised.
In Louisiana?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, some of the same kind of bases, but I mean,
Right.
obviously different ingredients.
Right. But you came in to help Tommy and never left, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Almost 7 years now.
Wonderful. That's great. What's your favorite dish? Do you have one?
Moussaka would have to
The
be
moussaka?
my. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
I love that too. In fact, you did that last time you were on
Yes,
Coastal
yes,
Cooking.
the last show that we did.
Yes,
we
I
had the
remember it well.
moussaka, yep.
Delicious.
I think we did the tabbouleh and we did the hummus as well.
Yes.
Hummus dip, very good, very good. Definitely. So I have the meat. It's almost up to temperature of boiling.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is start skimming the top. And here we go.
So you don't want to leave that in there, do you?
No,
It's kind of
no.
like soups and things. You kinda
Definitely.
wanna get that off of there.
So we start skimming the top to just get all the broth. You don't want it in your food because you of course, we wash the beef and we boil it. So, and you start adding everything to it.
And you can use lamb or other.
Yeah, pretty much what do you choose? We always put either beef or lamb, and we try to use lean pretty much.
Okay.
This way it's not too fatty of a meal, because we try to stick with the healthy foods for health, you know.
You've got a lot of vegetarian dishes too, don't you?
We do. We have several items, actually. We have a lot of vegetarian people that come through to the restaurants. And we have gluten-free as well for people that can't have gluten. So definitely it's a good choice. We have our downtown location. We stay open late on the weekends as well.
Very late.
Yeah, and then some people don't know that we actually open on Sundays.
Are you?
So yeah, if they want to
Good.
come by, you know, after if they have an activity on Sunday or something, they have a place to come eat.
So you're open 7 days a week?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay.
So yeah, they can come by. We open at 11 o'clock on Sunday. We close at 9 p.m.
Okay.
So
But you're open for lunch and dinner?
lunch
during the
and
week?
dinner. Oh yeah. We do takeout as well. I mean, they can call in and order if they like. They can find us on Facebook, or they can go to the restaurant website as well.
That's what's nice is I love the takeout. You know, you can just go by and pick it up and
Take it home and enjoy it at the house
take it home.
in your own comfort.
You're right. You're right. Or take it to a party.
Do a
nice
lot
to
of
do
that.
that,
We
too.
also do catering for
You do?
big events or any size. I mean, whether it be for a birthday party or wedding or whatever, we offer just about everything. Cook on site as well. I mean, we
That's
have a
great.
concession trailer or tents, however that
Yeah.
you would
Yeah.
like to do it.
Very convenient. Okay, so
Cool.
we got it skimmed.
Yes. So what we do is start adding the other ingredients, which is we have the diced tomatoes. You can choose to do, if you don't have much time, you can use canned diced tomato. That we prefer to use chopped fresh tomatoes, but due to time on show TV show, it's different.
Is
What we
this
do-
something that is better the next day? Or not?
Believe it or not, it is. It is. It's something that we grew up. I always noticed it. If we made a meal today, the next day is I don't know, for some reason it's better. The flavor
It is.
soaks
They
in,
marry.
settles in.
It does. It settles in, and it just
And
has a
it's-
much richer
It's
taste.
great. We love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Next day, definitely. So we added the diced tomatoes, and we add the tomato paste.
Will this take a while to cook, Tommy?
This is going to take, since we started the beef, early start, I would say normally it would take you maybe 30 minutes for everything to do as far as this meal.
That's not bad.
Definitely. And some people put their okra without frying, but I find it, sometimes you find some of the okra pieces are a little hard.
Right.
So I like to fry it up a little, and it gives it also a flavor of that you fried it, sauteed it, and
I like a soft okra too.
definitely.
Just, well, that looks wonderful.
So we have the now we have the beef, tomatoes, and paste in here. And let it come up to boiling temperature.
Okay.
And then once it starts boiling, what I'm going to do is add the okra to
Okay.
it. I'm going to let it simmer together.
Okay. And then you're going to saute the garlic.
Saute
with
the garlic.
cilantro.
And I'm going to add some raw as well, cilantro, chopped cilantro, and minced garlic to the meal, right into the pot.
Oh, great.
It's just so much flavor.
Oh, I
So much
bet.
flavor.
Well, this is a good time to take a break.
Yes.
We're going to let this cook just a little bit, and then
Okay.
we'll come back and add all of our other ingredients.
Sounds
okay?
good. Sounds
All
good.
right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Heat pumps don't pump much heat. In fact, heat from an efficient natural gas heater can be 30% warmer, and you can get up to an $800 rebate when you install one. Warming up to natural gas yet? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com. Cooking with natural gas is more controlled than using an electric range. But more importantly, they're less expensive to operate. Don't get burned with electric. Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
We are back, and Tommy, Bamia looks great.
Bamia, yes.
Looks
It's actually
great.
it's boiling all together, so it's getting ready for us to go ahead and add the fried up okra that we sautéed in oil. So I'll give it a little stir here, and we're going to go ahead and add it.
And Tommy's going to chop some cilantro because you've got to saute that with
Yes.
some garlic and add that.
We're going to have the cilantro chopped.
Oh, cilantro is going to add a great flavor to this, isn't it?
Just
Mixed with garlic.
You'll be able to smell the cilantro once he's chopped it.
It's one of my favorite herbs.
So
Cilantro and basil.
So basically, we cooked up the okra separately. We cooked up the beef with the tomatoes and the tomato paste.
Okay.
So everything got cooked. So now we add it together, and then we'll let it simmer.
Okay.
And then we add what we need to add, like for spices. We add some salt. And we got everything in the recipe we have on paper. So
Okay,
what
we'll have
we do,
it for everybody.
Yeah, it depends how much because
taste.
when you boil the water, when you boil the beef with the water in it, let it boil. What you do is depends how much water you have in your pot is how much salt. This is going to depend from one person to another.
Right.
So you always kind of just add and taste to the whatever that you like.
Okay.
So and then we're going to add the pepper.
And Billy, you're going to start preparing the ingredients for our Greek salad.
I sure am. Basically, you just want to chop your lettuce, to your liking. There's not a particular way. Generally, we do it about a 1/2 inch, so it's a little bite size. Of course, you want to rinse all your vegetables, prior to cutting.
And you've got our garlic
Garlic, yeah, I have.
warming up
Yep.
and some oil.
It's gonna fry up the minced garlic. You gotta I always do the garlic first because it takes a little bit longer than the cilantro. So you fry it up, give it maybe 30 seconds or so, and then add the cilantro and then let it fry up together.
All of this food is so aromatic. I know even the Greek salad you're going to do with the seasonings you have for the dressing.
Probably need to be. And then we're gonna add the chopped up cilantro. Now just watch out for the good smell now because it's gonna be smelling really good in here.
In a lot of your recipes?
We do put in a lot of the specials that we make. We have a few items with garlic, and then we have the cilantro. Sometimes some dishes have parsley
And mint?
and mint.
Mint.
Oh yeah, fresh mint.
Oh, fresh mint. You
Very
can't
good.
beat it.
So in the meantime, I have this all cooking up together right here. So what I'm gonna do is, for more flavor, is add a little bit of fresh cilantro in here. And of course, we're gonna add up a little bit of garlic.
Fresh garlic?
Fresh minced garlic, yes. For the garlic lovers, you can add as much as you like.
Look how that's thickening up.
Yeah.
That is scrumptious.
So, this right here, give it some.
So now
stir
you're
it up
doing
a little.
cucumbers?
Yes, ma'am.
What
I'm
are they, just
dicing
cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce?
cucumbers, tomatoes, romaine, and of course our dressing, which is
Okay.
a made dressing. We don't buy it or whatnot. Just want to cut your cucumber in half, and then
Bite
once again
size,
to your liking. The slices
Yeah.
you can be bigger or smaller. Do it. We generally do about an 1/8 inch per slice. Makes it a little bit easier to chew up rather than the giant pieces. I'm gonna throw it in there with your romaine. And then we would move on to our tomatoes, which, we'll cube those.
Quick and easy salad, isn't
Yes,
it?
ma'am, it can generally be done in a couple minutes.
Right now.
This smells great, doesn't
Oh,
it?
it does. I love the smell of the fried garlic and cilantro.
Right now we're going to add the sauteed garlic and cilantro to the meal.
And that's about it? You add any more seasonings?
Normally we add, if you like, more spices like 7 spice, or some people can't have chicken bouillon. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're vegetarian or if you can't have certain things, we didn't put it today, but we would love to use it. We normally use it on a regular day, or normal day. So pretty much this is ready to serve. So you can let it simmer if you like. You can turn the stove off and let it just sit until you're ready to eat. And you can make.
Should we turn it off?
Yes. And we use basmati rice, the long grain basmati. So normally we would serve it with the rice beside it.
Okay.
So you put it side by side and you start just kind of putting the okra on top with the meat. And it's very, very tasty.
I bet.
Very good. I'm going to go ahead and plate this up as well.
Okay. So we're going to have a salad with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Our fava bean dip.
Also, I would like to mention that we do have live music in downtown on Friday and Saturday nights, and
At your downtown?
downtown location,
Okay.
the Jefferson location. Also, in 9th Avenue has belly dancers on Thursday. I believe it starts at 7.
You've got live entertainment there too.
And our
don't
live
you?
entertainment starts at 9 on Friday and Saturdays to about 1 o'clock. Of course, we're open late, so I mean,
How late are you open?
So 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
We generally
Okay, and then you open again at 11?
Yes, ma'am.
When do you all sleep?
Very little. Very little.
Got you a little cot in the back room, right?
Thought about adding one.
Oh, Tommy, that looks so good.
Yeah, I checked the flavor or the taste, make sure the salt, so I had to add a
good.
little bit of salt, but
Okay.
it's definitely it's good now. So I normally just pour it, but
Good piece of hearty bread. Wouldn't that be good?
Smells wonderful.
very good. It's not your usual okra meal that you would.
Right.
Most people don't know, maybe, or not sure what to make with it. But you'd be surprised once you make it like that. You'll definitely make it again. You're gonna like it.
And you know what? Perfect thing is for our viewers to come down to Jordan Valley and try it out, right?
Oh, yes.
Definitely come see us.
Yes.
You will not be disappointed. The food is awesome. It's very good food. The service is good. So, I mean, we're open 7 days a week. We cater.
That's right.
Billy mentioned the music night that we have.
And for all those night owls,
Oh, yeah,
come
definitely.
in early morning hours, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, are we ready to do the dressing?
Yes, ma'am. I've
Okay.
diced the tomatoes, the cucumbers, and our romaine. And from there, we add our lemon juice, about 4 tablespoons.
Okay. So you're not mixing it up first, you're adding it.
Yeah, I add
the
it all
bowl.
in there, and I'll mix
Okay.
as we go. Or vinegar, and do 4 tablespoons
What
of that.
type of vinegar?
Just a regular distilled vinegar.
Okay.
I mean, or to your liking, whatever you prefer.
This is white.
Yeah, this is just white
Okay.
vinegar. 4 tablespoons of that. And obviously, I mean, if you have a bigger family, you can add
Sure.
2 or whatever. About 2 tablespoons of oregano
Okay.
and our salt. And then we'll shall mix it up, and that'll
And
be
that's
it.
it, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Pretty simple.
I think you forgot the oil.
Oh yeah, olive oil. 4 tablespoons olive oil.
I love his tablespoon measurements.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well,
I know. That's how you chefs do it.
and just
gonna
mix
hold
it
this
up.
for you.
Okay. You toss your salad, and
And everything gets well coated, doesn't it?
yes,
Because
ma'am.
it's-
Everything sinks to the bottom, and you pull from
Yeah.
the bottom.
It was all added to the bowl.
Yes, ma'am. And that's that. That'd be that.
Beautiful.
Grab a bowl and serve it up.
Wow.
So very fresh and refreshing.
It sure is. Let me
Very-
get you a bigger spoon.
Yes.
There you go.
That was
There's one
good.
right here. I had to use.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
That was good to toss with. But now it's working well. You
And
have
of
other.
course, we add the feta cheese to the top of that as well.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Oh yeah, and we put Kalamata olives. So when you come to the restaurant, you definitely
Yeah.
have the full experience of
Okay.
what is supposed to be So definitely just imagine what you see in with feta cheese on top,
Dressed up, huh?
dressed up, and
Absolutely.
Kalamata olives. So it's very good.
Yes, look at that. We've got our main dish and our salad, and then we've got a fava bean dip.
Fava
So
bean
we're going to
dip.
talk about fava beans in our next segment, okay? We're going to take another commercial break, and we'll start that after this.
Natural gas dryers may cost a little more than electric ones, but they dry clothes quicker, making them cost half as much to run. So now who's getting taken to the cleaners? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com. Heating water with electricity versus natural gas can cost twice as much, and tankless natural gas water heaters can add even more savings. So don't get soaked with higher energy costs. Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Next up is our fava bean dip.
Fava bean, yes.
Yes.
So first thing we did is put the fava bean in the blender.
Now, we've got some in a dish here.
Yes.
For our viewers that maybe have never heard of fava beans. Or
Definitely.
Not what they're like, but they're very good.
You can find it basically in a can at the Mediterranean
Section of the
section,
grocery
yeah,
store.
grocery store. Even Publix has it probably
Yeah.
as well. So we put the fava bean in the blender.
Did you drain them, Tommy?
I did. I left a little bit of water.
Okay.
This way, you have the water of the actual bean that's been sitting in, so you want more flavor. And we're going to add the minced garlic. You can do spoon or spoon and a half of garlic. And we have the tahini base. I don't know if it's ground sesame is what it is.
Yes.
It goes on hummus, fava bean, several different things. So we're going to do a little bit of that as well, a couple of spoons.
And you can find tahini.
Tahini,
grocery stores too,
Publix
can't
and
you?
the international aisle.
Okay. And also, we're going to do a little bit of lemon juice. And also, you can add citric acid for lemon as well, if you like. If it's too watery, you can use citric in place of the lemon juice. So we're going to add a little bit of salt. Depends how much salt you like in it. You can put, just whatever, half a spoon. Normally we start with a little bit. It depends on the quantity that you're making. So.
Because you're going to taste it, aren't you?
Definitely,
Before you
definitely.
take it from the blender.
Everything we blend or mix or make, cook, you have to taste it
Yeah.
to make sure. So, and we have everything in the blender. So we're going to start blending everything together.
Tommy, while you do that, I'm going to give everyone our telephone number.
Okay.
If you would like written copies of today's recipes, you can call Pensacola Energy at 436-5050, or you can visit our website at www.coastalcooking.com.
All right. So while you was giving out the recipes, we blended everything together for about, I would say, a minute, 45 seconds. So now I have tasted everything and make sure of the flavor if you need to add salt or anything. And we just pretty much go ahead and make a plate. You can put it in a small bowl, or you can put it in a small bowl. You can put it in a small plate, whatever you choose to do.
It's a lot like hummus, isn't it?
Yeah. But it tastes different, and it's also healthy and very, very healthy for you. Okay, we'll put this here, and we'll plate it.
Wow, look at that.
So you can make a design, or you can make. If you want to take the time, you make it look really
that's the way to
nice.
serve this, isn't it?
Definitely. So
And we got some
we'll put
pita bread.
definitely. So you can dress it with different things. You can put paprika. You can put cilantro, parsley, chopped, or just anything pretty much to dress it up. And of course, you put olive oil on it.
You dress all of yours with olive oil, don't you?
Definitely.
Your hummus too.
It tastes good. It makes it that much better. And there you have it. And then you have the pita bread. It goes beside it as well.
Beautiful. Look at that.
And you have a finished plate, basically.
Oh, look at my 3 dishes today.
And the bread.
Wonderful. Here we go. Serve it beside it, huh?
Yep.
Beautiful. Well, Tommy, we want all our viewers to know where you're located, both of your locations and your hours.
We have 2 locations. One is downtown, 201 South Jefferson Street, and we have one also at 9th and Bayou, at 5045 North, 5045 North 9th Avenue.
Right where the Publix is.
Yes.
You're kind of in
Same
front of
parking
that.
lot as the Publix.
Yes.
That's true. Yep.
Yes. And downtown, you're right downtown. Right across from where the old P&J.
Yep, right where the old New
building.
Journal,
Yeah.
at the back of the building of the Sanger Theater
Yes.
as well.
Yes,
So-
great location.
It's at the corner of Intendencia and Jefferson.
Yes, lunch and dinner and late
Yeah, we
early
have-
morning dining and
Oh yeah, we have it all. We
4
have
o'clock in the morning.
very beautiful front patio that
Yes.
overlooks the streets of the traffic and
Like
everything.
a little courtyard.
And also we have the courtyard in the back, palm trees, lights at night is really beautiful.
And we do want to have to mention your hookah.
Yes.
Tell everybody what the hookah is.
It's basically a flavored tobacco that you smoke out of a water pipe with a hose. Is a lot of the military people know about it. They've been
Yes.
traveled, the
Right,
world, so
right.
they come back looking for specific or different things that they experienced overseas. So basically, it's a social thing. So people hang out. They order. We have 12 flavors, I think, or more. So they order the flavor that they like, and each one gets a mouthpiece that they,
Oh, I see.
their own mouthpiece. This way, you're not,
Right.
and you just
enjoy the evening.
sit there and enjoy, yeah. And we have a smoking section and a non-smoking. So if you're not a smoker, you come in, you won't be bothered by the smoke.
Very family oriented too.
Very,
isn't it?
very. It's a family-oriented restaurant, definitely. So.
So we need to give everyone also your website.
Website,
If they
yes.
want to find out about your catering.
You go to JordanValleyRestaurants.com, and also you can find us on Google. You can find us Urban Spoon. You can go to even Facebook. You can find us, and please do come in, see us, and even rate us if you want. Go to Facebook and tell us what you think. You can send us a message, email. We'll always like to hear back from
Or
you.
go to Go Waiter and have your food delivered
That's
from
true.
Jordan Valley.
That's true. You
How
go to,
great is that?
GoWeather.com. They have our menu as well. You choose the location and they bring it right to you. So
Yes.
you don't even have to leave your home.
Perfect.
If you want a party catered as well, we
Right.
we do it all. So
But you do want to go and experience the restaurant, right?
Obviously,
Bill?
yes. I mean, we have a great location. I mean, we spend a lot of time to bring the Middle East to
Yes.
downtown. So, I mean, we have a lot of cool stuff up on the wall, and also we sell different items from overseas and stuff.
Perfect. Well, thank you both for sharing these great Jordan Valley restaurant
Thank you for
recipes
having
with
us.
us, and we look forward to you coming back.
thank you. Thank you.
And we look forward to you coming back and joining us next week for more coastal cooking.
This has been Coastal Cooking with your host, Carmela Campbell. Coastal Cooking is brought to you by Pensacola Energy, clean, efficient natural gas. Join us each Sunday at 6 p.m. for more Coastal Cooking.